Hi.
I'm JC.
Hi, it's great to be here. This is my first interview, so this is exciting.
Great, exciting for us too because we've been following your work for quite a long time now, and you've worked on great games.
Yeah,
Uh,
thanks.
so it's pretty cool. Do you mind giving us a little background of who you are when you started programming on Roblox and
Yeah. So basically I joined Roblox in May 2016. Like I was at a friend's house and I saw them like playing a Roblox, and I remember I was seeing them like playing like this obby game, and I thought it looked interesting. So they helped me like create my first account. And so when I created it, I wanted to play that obby game, which was like I think it was like Mega Fun Obby or something. And so ever since then I've been, playing like obbies and tycoons and stuff. I've been playing Roblox pretty much like every single day. I was 13 at the no, I was 12 at the time, and yeah. So I played Roblox like all the time for like the next year and a half until around like August 2017, when I started to like get a little bored of Roblox a little bit, and I found out that you can like create games and stuff, and I thought that was interesting, and so I wanted to try and make my first game, which was um, uh, at the time I was really into mini games. My favorite game was also epic mini games, and
yeah,
I was still like really fond of obstacle courses. So I decided, what if I made a mini games game that, revolved around obstacles? So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. It was called Obstacle Course Mini Games. I knew nothing about programming, so I had to, go on YouTube and, like do research about how to program and everything about game development. And so, that's what I did. And so for the next for the next year and a half, since August 2017, whenever I started on it, I would work on obstacle course minigames, and then in January 2019, I would release a demo version of it. But it kind of failed because like a lot of the assets were kind of like kind of I regret this a lot, but a lot of the builds were like kind of stolen. Like I didn't have the money to hire, builders and stuff. So obviously that was a huge mistake on my part. Like whenever I released the game, like some of the builders like from other games like joined and noticed that their builds were stolen. And so, and not only that, some of the scripts were too. I wasn't like 100% confident with my scripting, so you know, um, I just was kind of embarrassed. So I just looked through and copy log games, and I kind of like, yeah. So yeah, it was just failed because I just didn't have the money to, hire builders properly and stuff. So I was a bad person at the time. That was obviously a huge mistake. But so I decided to just stop working on that game and
okay,
just focus on spending the rest of the year just like fully just like learning everything about programming. So I am confident with my scripting. And so for the rest of 2019, I would just learn programming and stuff. And and in early 2020, I would make like different systems, like different small systems and stuff, and I would post them on Twitter and YouTube and stuff. And one of those systems happened to be Noob Train. Basically, the idea was like I wanted to like make a system where you can like spawn in like a certain amount of NPCs that follow you. And so I, for like the a couple hours, I did that, and I named it like Noob Train or something. And so I posted that, like I posted a video of the system on Twitter, and you know it got a lot of attention. I think it got like 500 likes or something, and a lot of people were asking me, to upload it into like an actual game. And so I did. I advertised it a little, and I remember it had gotten like 1,000 players or something. Like I released it back in March 2020, and yeah, and so yeah, it got a little bit of popularity, and so I, wanted to update it, for the rest of the month. And then in April, it started to die down, and so I decided, I think I want to like just work on like a different system or different project, just move on from Noob Train until May 1st, 2020. Like the game just on May 1st, 2020, the game just like blew up out of nowhere. Like I remember it just like I didn't advertise it or anything. Like I remember at the time, the game was dying in April, and by the end of April it had like 30 players or something. And so and May 1st, the game just started trending on TikTok for some reason, and because of that, the game just out of nowhere just suddenly like blew up. Like it had thousands of players, and like I
Cool.
mean, it had like 3,000 players or something, and so it's been popular since. And I decided to like just continue updating the game for like the rest of the month, and then I just uh and it was still popular, and I've been making a lot of money from it since, and I'm very thankful for it. And then yeah, and then in a few months later I decided I want to work on a new game called Games Galore. And so yeah, but I'll get into that later. But yeah.
Very cool. You're 18 right now,
Yes.
are you? Okay. You still live at your parents' house or?
No, I recently moved out into my own apartment back in September, like a couple months ago, and
Okay.
that was all thanks to Noob Train's success. So yeah, I'm very thankful for it, and very thankful to have the opportunity to, you know,
Uh,
be able to move out and get a car and stuff. So that's nice.
so you mean working on Roblox games allowed you to get your own apartment and buy a car?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm very thankful for it. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what I would be doing if it wasn't for Roblox. So yeah. I'm
It
very
is
thankful.
cool. And do you have any support in your family or friends or?
Oh yeah, yeah. I told my friends about Noob Train and like my upcoming game and stuff, and they're really proud of it. My mom supports it. Yeah, everybody supports it that I've talked to. So yeah, that's
That's
good.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a cool game. I like it.
it's
And
pretty simple, but
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, usually the best ideas are simple but very cool. What piece of advice would you give to a new creator?
I'd say I'm not really like the best with words, but I guess do what you're passionate about doing. Like if you want to do something, then do it, and don't make the mistake that I did. With like stealing a bunch of assets. Like don't do that. Just if you can't afford it, just try and make it like by yourself and stuff. And yeah, and oh yeah, also because of Noob Train, I was able to, you know, use the money to help hire builders and stuff. So for my new game, but anyway, yeah, I would say just like keep in mind that success is never in a straight path, uh, and like just take your time and just put as much effort into whatever you're working on, and you'll achieve success eventually if you're passionate about it. And yeah, I guess.
Well, that's a great advice. How has Roblox changed your career path?
Well, I mean, because of Roblox is the reason why I have a career path. I mean, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't for Roblox. So, yeah, I've made a
So,
lot of money, and I'm very thankful for it. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what I would be doing if I was into game development. Like, I'm not sure what else I want to do, to be honest.
so you are now sure that this is your full-time job and this is your future.
Yeah, yeah, I really do enjoy this, and I
Wh-
think it's fun, and yeah.
And when did you realize that this would be your career?
As I was like working on, like, my the games and stuff, I just realized, this is really fun. I want to, continue doing this, and because you can make money off of this, it's like, it's like, it just, it gives me a reason that I can, pursue this as a career and stuff. And I'm excited to release future games and stuff. And yeah.
Could you tell us a bit more about your work with Minitoon?
Yeah, so basically, um, Minitoon, he's the creator of Piggy. I was a a huge fan of Piggy. Like I remember when it released and stuff. I've been a huge fan since. And then back in April 2022, earlier this year, he had applications, yeah, applications for Piggy Inner City, which is his next game. And so,
Okay, yeah.
for like scripting applications and stuff. And so, I thought that was interesting, and so I submitted a few videos of what I've done and what I've done for Games Galore, which is my upcoming game, but I'll get into that later. But I showed him some videos of the game, and because that's what I was working on, and I'm really proud of what I'm working, like what I've made for it, and he liked it a lot. So I was one of the two scripters that he hired back in May. So yeah, and I've been on the team since. And he gives me like a couple tasks, like a couple scripting tasks to do each month. And that's I do that. And it's great being on the team because I'm a huge fan of Piggy, and I'm excited for the future Piggy game. He's hoping to release it sometime next year. And it's really great working with.
Did a really good and successful game. It's from scratch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
How does it feel that you're one of the highest earning creators on the Metaverse Game Network using Dubbit's SDK and portals?
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. I wasn't like expecting the portals to like get a lot of attention, maybe like a little
Yeah,
bit, but a lot of people have been using it actually. So, that's nice.
yeah. A lot
And
of
it's
people.
helped make a little bit more money too. So,
Yeah.
that helps. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And have you worked with brands or any partnerships
Not
besides?
really.
No?
Other than the portals, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is probably where developers can get more revenues and more traffic in their games, partnering with brands and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as the brand is well, the brand partnership or integration is cool and brings something new and better to the game. We are really happy to connect games with brands so we can build either a new experience or just partner with existing experiences. So, yeah. So, please tell us a bit more about Games Galore. You,
Yeah, of course. So basically, after
we
Noob
want to know
Train,
more now.
yeah, so after Noob Train, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I wanted to, start working on a new game. So in September 2020 is when I started to start working on Games Galore, which actually the idea for Games Galore originates all the way back in August 2017. Yeah, Obstacle Course minigames, the old game that I used to work on, and Games Galore are the exact same game. It's just
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So basically, as I was working on obstacle course mini games back, in 2017, 2018, I realized, it would be better if, it wasn't just obstacle courses anymore. I think it should just be like a regular mini games game, but with like more features and more, gameplay and stuff to make it fun. So in October 2018, I was talking to my co-owner of the game, who does all of the writing and stuff. I was having a conversation with him about like what we should rename the game. And so I was talking to him, and back and forth we were passing ideas about what like ideas for names. And then eventually came up with Games Galore, and I thought it was clever. And because Games Galore is basically means like an abundance of games, a
Mm-hmm.
mini games game. So yeah, and so I released the demo version of Games Galore in
And you
January
make
2019.
GG.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's another reason why I like the title, because of the GG thing. So yeah, but yeah, I released the demo version of the game in January 2019, and it failed obviously because of all of these stolen assets. But But I came back to the game and 2020, with improved programming, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I have money now to actually hire builders to, help with the game. And so I've been working on it since, and I'm hoping to finally release it after 5 years, to finally release it sometime like next year and stuff. So yeah, this game means a lot to me. I've been working on it like forever, and I'm excited to release it. I have a lot of confidence in this game, and I'm excited to release it. Like it's just yeah, it's really really fun, and I'm putting a lot of effort into it. Yeah, basically it's just a mini games game that has like way more things to do in it. Way more, like a lot more gameplay. It's really fun. It's yeah.
Cool. And do you enjoy working with lots of different creators? Because is it the first time?
Yeah, this is like the first like time where I'm like
Okay.
working with more like developers. Like I have music composers, I have modelers and builders and stuff. It's great working with them. Um, and yeah, you know, I'm really glad I can have these people help because they make the game better and stuff. And um, you know, yeah, like I can't do everything by myself. So you know.
Obviously, yeah.
Would it be alright if I sent a video of, like a clip of the game that I'm working on, Games Galore, like in the Discord real quick? Like, yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
proud of it, and I'm just putting a lot of effort into this game, and I made this like intro for the game that I'm like really proud of, and
Is it disclosed? Can we add
yeah,
it
of
to
course, you
the
can show it
edit?
off
Yeah.
if you want.
Okay. Cool. Great.
Yeah, let me know what you think. But yeah, it's just an animation I made for the intro, and you know.
Well, it looks huge.
Thanks.
So, how many games is there?
Oh, it's just like 20 mini games and stuff in the game. Yeah.
So
Like
is it like only obbies or
no,
you
it's
have?
not hobbies anymore. It's just like different mini games. Like, I mean, yeah, there are like 5 different obstacle course maps, but there's other mini games. Like it's just like a regular mini games game like Epic Mini Games. If you've ever played
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, one of the
So
mini games are obstacle courses. So yeah.
so um let us know what's your favorite game in the uh favorite mini game. Sorry.
Um, I guess. I mean, I know the game isn't playable yet, but I guess probably. Oh, actually, I did add a Noob Train minigame into this game too, where
Oh,
there's noobs, it's the Noob Train map, but there's noobs that spawn around and you have to try and collect more noobs. Like you start off at a slow speed and then you like touch the noobs and then and then you walk a little bit faster and you keep getting more noobs and stuff. I can send a video of that too if you want.
yeah, sure, please.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a pet system thing.
So, is it in games galore?
Yes, all
Yeah,
all of this is for Games Galore.
crazy. Who did this animation?
I did actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was inspired by Pokemon evolution stuff, and I wanted to make
Yeah,
an egg hatching system similar to it, but for pets. Like you can collect pets in this game, and whenever you hatch it, the animation plays. So yeah. Oh, hold on, I'll send the Noob Train too. Oh yeah.
I like the music.
Oh yeah, the music's original too. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Yes. Yeah, there's like 50 maps in the game, 20 like 25 mini games, 20 to 25, and there's like two maps for each, and yeah, so 50 maps. Like all the music for everything is original, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I hired Beaslick for everything for the music. He's really good. I'm not
Okay.
sure if you know who he is, but he's like a really popular musician in the Roblox community, so
Well, that seems to be a huge effort, as you said, and
yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, thanks.
Very cool. Well, thank
Yeah.
you for the videos. I mean, um, it's very useful to us, and we are very happy to promote your work through the podcast. I mean,
Yeah,
so
yeah, no problem. I'm really excited to release this game. Yeah, I'm hoping to release it like sometime next year, sometime like hopefully like early 2023. That's my plan.
okay.
Yeah.
And well, I hope we'll, of course, we'll get in touch, keep in touch,
Yeah.
and um, I hope we'll partner soon, either on Metaverse network or any kind of partnership with a brand, or if you're happy to do so.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll be launching end of this year a new platform, a new kind of uh, way to connect with builders, developers, creators, so they can team up and easily build the game of um, well, maybe the dream game. Because as you said, when you start building, you have no money, you cannot team up, you cannot pay other creators to help on certain stuff, and to make a game it needs maybe 5 or 6 people minimum to do it right. And sometimes it's very hard to find the right people. So this is what we at David trying to provide. And you can, well, the forms, the applications are not open yet, but you can be on the waiting list. The website is builders.io, bildrs.io. Um, we'll just write it somewhere on the screen.
Okay.
And um, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a huge step forward for young builders because they can team up, work with brands. Um, Dubbit will take care of all the legal stuff, contracts, etc. So um, you'll just have to do what you like to do, and what you do with huge talent is building the game, having the ideas, etc. And we take care of the rest, so your game can grow faster. You can um, partner with brands. We take care of this, and obviously, you get more revenues from it, etc., etc. So um, feel free to have a look at builders.io, and don't hesitate to log in the waiting list.
Okay, yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean, most of the builders we work with, um, they all say that when they started, they needed a kickstart. They needed something to help. They had great ideas, but no money to build the the game they wanted to build. And so in the end, they made it, which is awesome. But they could have make it earlier, thanks to what we will provide very soon. So we just want, I don't know, maybe millions of builders earning more than uh, um, 1 million per year. Is that too much? I don't know. But the metaverse and Roblox and Web3 and etc. is growing so fast that we think that the market will be huge, and that uh, you guys with your talents will be very important. Well, you are already very important in the community and in what's happening right now. But you will be even more important very soon. Is it next year, the year after? I don't know. And um, no matter what age you are, if you're talented, you can work and build the metaverse and make it a career.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really hard to, like if without the money, it is hard to, like work on the game properly with like other people. So, that does help. Yeah.
Well, have a look at the website and feel free to uh, be on the waiting list.
But
We
yeah,
know
yeah,
your name,
I'll
so
check it out. Yeah.
um, okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Pandoozle. I hope to speak to you very soon. We'll just well, yeah, edit the video, and if you have any requests or ideas or anything you want to add, we can still add some text on the video. Thanks for the videos, and maybe you can send us some screenshots or anything we can use.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah, thanks for the interview. Sorry if I sounded kind of nervous. This is like my first interview, so, this
You,
this is interesting. So, yeah.
no, no, it was great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
See you
no
very soon.
problem. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye bye.
All right, bye.